Unmute. Hold on.
Hey,
everybody, we're here.
Everybody.
Why don't you guys say some extra words, and then I'll listen to it real quick.
Testing 1, 2. Hinckley's testing the audio. Ah, jump scared me. Ah, our favorite customer. What? Oh.
Who is that?
I know who it is.
I know exactly who it is, and that's
Alright,
a lie.
So all you people on the internet that like to tell me that the audio is bad, I'm gonna know that you're lying today because I just listened to it.
Well,
we haven't blasted it yet.
Now can you welcome them to the show now?
I guess that's true. Yeah. Now, right now I'm going to welcome you to the show.
Is she the story line, or is that just here?
Over the plane and various things. But hello everybody. This is Shoppe Talk. This is the show where we play really cool stuff, where we talk about whatever you guys really want to talk about. I did already see a request for a guitar in there. I can go ahead and grab that or have somebody grab it. What instruments are we playing? We'll definitely get to that and all that good stuff. But welcome everybody. Welcome to. As you can see here, let's go ahead and go from left to right real quick. We have Jason, we have Jeremy, and we have John.
Which one am I again?
The three Chapmans, and they're here to play.
Not on my left and right. It's John, Jeremy, Jason.
Is it different? Is it different? Is it flipped for you? Yeah, I get it.
Is it reverse it for the customers at home? The viewers?
Should we? Do you think that'll look more appealing?
Like a selfie when it's backwards?
I don't think it will.
Isn't that awkward when you're watching somebody do a selfie and everything's flipped backwards?
Yeah.
Like, that should be on the right side.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty weird.
You're on the wrong side.
Wasn't that mole on the other side of your face?
All right.
Can we do something?
Yeah, what do you guys want to play to start this thing off?
Would you like to tell people about your favorite turkey?
What?
We're really going to play that. Sure.
What's this song? Notes, folks. Please show me that string pattern. I want to be loved like that. Oh, two, I want to be loved like that. I thought they wanted to learn that strumming pattern so they could be loved the same way. John, what is the strumming pattern to I want to be loved?
I don't know,
like
but can I first discuss what just happened there?
This question is first.
Why don't you want to answer the dude?
Yeah, why don't you answer the dude?
Why don't you want to answer the dude?
I will. I want to get to there. But I want to talk about...
Well, good way to lose viewers, John.
I just did a guitar solo where I literally just played every random note in a G scale.
Is
and
that
you didn't even notice it at all. It was just like...
Is that different than normal? Ben, thank you for the rose and the guitar.
Oh my gosh, we got a guitar.
Hey, that's
Thank you.
Cool. I mean,
and then Vaughn sent a heart also earlier on TikTok. Thank you.
Worse than normal.
Two guitars. What?
That hurts my feelings now.
I was caught stealing once. No, I don't think it happened.
I've never stole a thing in my life.
Whoa, we got more stuff. We got
right,
another guitar.
We
got
did
another guitar.
Oh,
that's a good one.
All right, first, John. All right, you show the pattern to I Want to Be Loved Like That.
Oh, that's a good question.
See, when he has to think about it, he can't figure it out.
Oh my gosh, are we giving...
Oh my gosh, what's happening right now?
What's happening right now?
I feel like a TikTok star.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, Ben caught stealing is my new favorite person. And Vaughn, you're good too.
It is just a basic.
I don't even know what those are.
1 and 2 and pattern.
Are those ears of corn? I can't tell.
Just so you can tell, it's out of G.
There's corn and all. Take that. I should have sang it.
And as it gets bigger, it kind of turns into an up strum at the end of it.
So what he's saying is there is no pattern.
Yeah, it's random. It does fall in that. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and.
Hinkley, the audio's a little quiet, says Alex A.
I gotta grab these real quick for Jonas. Sorry, guys.
Why?
Excuse me, I just coughed. Do you really need visual aids to sell a guitar? Obviously, you're not that good at what you do.
All right.
In order
to talk about berating our salesman on camera.
We have talked about this over and over.
Ben caught stealing. Thank you so much for all those gifts. Jonas, thank you for doing your job so well.
Thank you. Do not berate him on camera.
I usually sell guitars without visual aids.
It's like beating your children in public. You do it at home.
You're probably going to say, I am going to spank, sit you down, speak sternly with you. All right. How does Ride the Wild Pony go?
That's cool. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. It's also G. Let me show you, Jer. I love this one because it's got my favorite lick. I worked on this one for a long time.
Is that the right key?
What did I miss real quick? You guys buying more stuff?
I don't know it.
It's
How
usually
about
done
Windy
about
City?
that.
Okay, we're done. Hinckley, can you scroll up real quick? There was an icon.
Absolutely, I can. Sorry about that. So real quick,
A lot of stuff going on.
Just
Sorry,
don't quit
I
talking and
apologize
please
for the
scroll up.
craziness.
many things going on, but that's okay. Thank you very much, Ben, for all the stuff
Wonderful
here.
gifts.
That's
Thank
incredible.
Somebody's
Hello,
given us a lot of
Noah.
hearts there. I
Unless
like
he
those.
stole
You know what that's all
What's
about?
up, guys?
Ben, by the way, is making up for the fact that he stole a lot of stuff and
He might have
Now
stole
he's
all
giving it
that.
back to
Gifts.
people.
good
you
in the
think?
world.
Yeah.
It makes up for some of that, and by giving out.
I think
Gifts
that
are
he's
remorseful.
already gone, and I think that there are people that do that on TikTok. Actually, like they just drop in, give a whole bunch of stuff, which is nice. I mean, I'll take it.
down with that.
I can go ahead and scroll up here.
There was a
Audio
icon.
is a little quiet. I think that Trent probably brought it up. I'm assuming.
Did you do that, Trent?
Maybe.
Yeah, I brought up a little bit.
Hey,
Okay,
good
well,
job, Trent. We love you, Trent.
Well, there we go. Yeah. Let's see if we want to go
Oh,
all
okay,
the
right there.
way
Slow down a
back.
little bit. Go down. I just had a question real quick.
Just one?
Down
Okay.
more. Okay. Shovel gave an Alex a thing. I couldn't tell if that was like a salute, like saluting in there, or if that's a, what do they call those bouffant?
That's a Trump haircut.
Is it a haircut?
Yeah.
No, that's a salute.
It kind of looks like he's just doing
So
this.
okay.
It's
I'm
a
glad
flock of
that you did
seagulls.
that. Okay. Clint, I think that we should start at the beginning. What instruments are you guys playing?
All right.
And by the way, real quick, I did
That's
have
for us
somebody
to know and
grab
you to find
the
out
Bedell
right now.
Milagro. So I know that was requested way
It
earlier.
is coming.
I've grabbed the
Holy
Bedell
smokes, somebody just
Milagro.
put
just
20
gave
bucks
us
in
Who just
there.
gave us
You gotta quit doing that. Buy
Jim,
Hinkley
that's
lunch.
too nice. Oh my
Is this
gosh.
tip tied to actually having to buy Hinkley lunch?
No,
Because if
we
so,
can't do it.
refund it.
Yeah, give it back.
Refund that.
So refunded.
She's already
Hey, look
ate,
behind
she
us.
already ate the
I did have my
Trent
lunch
Boy
today.
RD can.
Could you zoom into
that we
those
gave her.
new license plates in the back? I'll duck out of the way.
Your chair was in the way.
Oh, come on. Get this
yeah.
chair out of the way. We gotta show those. I'll just go get them. Maybe.
Special fact.
Just flip over your chair.
Little known fact.
Oh,
we buy
go on,
Hinkley's lunch every day. Oh my God, what are you doing?
That's true.
Do you see them ones?
Yeah.
We got
Jeremy's flinging stuff.
We give
all over the place.
we give our
Mando picker.
employees.
We got Mando picker, and then we got guitar picker and bass man.
Bass man. That's right.
Isn't it weird that bass and bass is spelled the same way?
Yeah, why would they
How are you
do
supposed
that?
to know which one you're
Isn't the
talking
English
about?
language
That's
weird?
so silly.
We buy our employees a modest, horrible meal every
No,
every day.
No.
we stock our fridge and our cupboards with meals. And what's funny about this, and I laugh about this, me and
I
Jeremy have
stock the
talked about
fridge,
this
technically.
many and many a times. We bring in sometimes really high quality food and nobody ever eats it. But you bring in the most frozen meal that you could ever find. Like right now, our staff is really, really into Uncrustables. The craziest thing, but they will eat
Uncrustables
one
are
of those a
pretty good.
day. Are you
Listen, we're
still on
so-
one a day?
I
right
don't
now?
eat Uncrustables that much. I think that that's a Jonah thing.
I know
Jonah
Jonas is
Uncrustables?
definitely on the Uncrustables.
Emily's been eating
I think he get
The other
he
funny
craves a
thing
meal
is
of an
if-
Uncrustable, another sandwich, and like a
Jonas
soup and something
and
else.
Austin, not gonna lie, they're going through the Philly cheesesteak. I mean,
do,
it's okay.
yeah.
I get it. They're pretty good.
By the way, if she's unhappy with the food that she has, she's the one ordering it from Instacart. So
No, that's 100% true. I order all the food. It's good though now.
And
I take
our
it.
new
Hinkley,
social
throw in
media,
an extra $20 for your next order. Get yourself
our
something.
new
nice.
marketing team member doesn't eat our food at all, which is slightly offending.
What are you
What's that?
talking about?
Trading.
Traden doesn't eat here.
I don't
He
either.
brings his own food.
I refuse to eat here.
I feel like it's
I have
it's
seen
a
you-
reflection on Hinkley's
Dang.
ordering.
all of you filthy animals and how you leave this kitchen, and there's no way I'm eating here.
I
Wow.
do bring my own food
I
also.
think it's not that bad.
Hinkley's ordered me a big old spring salad mix, and I've been
Heck yeah.
diving in. Emily was impressed with all that I put onto my salad. It's not just lettuce. It's a meal.
It
It's
looks
a
pretty
meal.
solid, honestly. You gotta try
There's
one
a
of those.
steak on top of
All right,
it.
we're supposed to talk about what
Okay,
instruments
yeah,
we
yeah,
got.
yeah.
All right,
We
guys.
can get back to the
Literally
Well, here's a question,
unboxed
John.
can I finish
Thick chili.
this? Thick chili.
Hey fellas, when do y'all expect the Bourgeois TS Slope D to be coming?
Ooh.
Look at this. It's right here.
What?
I opened this box. If you want this particular one, it
Surprise.
is here right now. I've got the Slope D and the Double O just arrived. They have not been received. They're not. I opened the box. Well, I didn't open. You know what I did? I said, "Hey Trent, can you go open those boxes?" And you know what he did? He did. He didn't even say, "Do I have to?"
Are we gonna
No,
sell
he just
those?
He did grumble under
We
his
gotta do
voice.
videos first, don't we?
No, they didn't get us to them in time. So no.
Shoot, we're gonna get to that. You know we always do.
Are we gonna be like another store that just goes in and sells their samples?
Without
This is not a sample. This went to everybody at the same time.
Nonetheless, what are your thoughts so far? Are you enjoying it?
Yes,
What are your,
it
what are
feels
your
really
vibes?
good. I like the new deal. It's got the it's got a little bit of a V to it, like very very slight. 11/16. Feels really good. it's a really cool little guitar. So we'll play another one on it and find out how much I still like it.
Yay!
Jared, what are you playing?
I'm playing the Bourgeois F-style. I forget what this one's called now.
Did you say Bourgeois?
Bourgeois.
I think that they really do just put F style on it and call it good.
Yeah. This is the standard. They call this the standard.
Yeah.
It's not the gloss finish, which would be the Persephone.
My wife ordered some
is this
furniture on
Trent?
Amazon, and I have to put it together tonight, guys.
Wow. Trent?
You are not paying attention.
Was
We're
this
talking about mandolins.
the,
and you're talking
what are we
about
here
IKEA.
for? Was this the used one that we got in on Dreadnought Certified Used, or is this a new one?
I think it's new.
We sold that one,
didn't
yeah.
we? Yep.
The used one's gone.
I think that the used one was glossy also, if I remember right. I could be wrong though.
Such great mandolins.
Oh yeah. So is it 11:16 and not 23:32? Do you know?
I don't know.
All right, next
I'll be
question,
honest,
please.
it very well could be 23:30 seconds.
Guys, she made a rhyme. Strike those chords, let music swell, let's all jam to Jingle Bells.
Ooh, so you got to do it.
How long have we played music? Our whole lives.
Today,
40 years.
7-8 minutes.
Guys can join me?
Well, first, before you do it, hey, have
did
Emily
the hot
look up the
potatoes.
23:30 seconds. She just
Yeah, I
got
can-
the spec sheet on this.
I can look it up. Okay.
I don't know what's been getting into Jason's Wheaties lately, but
Big finish. That was
he
great.
is he's growing cuckoo.
I'm so sorry for
He's cuckoo
everybody's
for Cocoa
with
Puffs.
Jason's still
headphones.
taking his wife's antidepressants.
That's crazy.
By the way, I also had to start on antidepressants just to deal with Jason.
Anti-anxiety, making me nervous over here. Elle, she got a new.
I'm being creative.
Elle got an octave. No, she got a mandola, right?
Yeah, she got a mandola.
Step
Elle got a
off.
mandola, and she
did.
also. Well, I guess we would.
Just shush.
Okay.
Just shush.
But she got a beautiful mandola. Guys, how fun was last week's live stream? We were up in Bend, Oregon. We toured the Bedell Breed Love
We did.
workshop. We walked around
Speaking of
with Tom Bedell. Yeah, we had a request for this guitar.
What is question? Why is the bar under the $20 at the top going away?
I don't know why they only. I think that I don't know. They keep it there for like a certain amount of time, so
So
that's
make sure
that.
that we
Leaving.
talk about it.
Good
and-
question, Jason. Next one.
We haven't earned it, so they take it back.
They take it back now.
We haven't bought Hinkley or lunch yet.
The Bedell tour was absolutely incredible. I loved it very much. I
Jamie,
had
I'm
Every time we
sorry
go
we
up
missed
there,
you.
we
It's really
get more and
cool.
more
Good
love.
Sorry we missed you in person last week. I heard it was quite the gathering of the minds here.
It
at
was
the
far
shop.
from a gathering of minds. I can tell you that much. I know who was here, and there was absolutely
I didn't say what kind
no
of
gathering
minds.
of minds happening
When
here.
they gather, they only
Gathering
got at
of
least
bodies
one
was
mind.
about all you could call that.
Shu enjoyed that, and he also made a pun. That jam slayed it. Get it? He spelled it slay, like a sleigh ride.
Did you do a wellness check on the guy who bought Weber while you were out there?
Did you guys do a
sorry.
wellness check?
That's
I don't know.
Hilarious.
Ryan Fish, I don't know what's happening,
I
but
don't know.
I'm not very optimistic.
I'm gonna
right
switch
now.
and set this in this case while it's
That
here.
wasn't
I'm
Tom
out of
Bodell. What was that
space.
guy's name
Sounds
that did the
good.
Motel
Tom
6?
Bodell.
Bodell. Tom Bodell. But Tom Bodell does leave the light on. Super nice guy. Some of the friendliest folks up there, and become really good friends of ours, not just in a business acquaintance, but
It's absolutely the truth. The best
Family.
family-like company that we have ever dealt with, or at least I can say that. I'll not speak for Jeremy or Jason,
Well, there's some good companies, but
but those guys are just
I mean-
incredible.
I hate some of the people we work with as much as I dislike you guys.
Jason, go ahead and list them. Matt asked which of the new guitars are y'all most excited about. We got some good ones right now. We got the new Billy Strings guitar. We got the new.
I'm gonna play that here today.
The new The one you just played, the Bourgeois.
Slope D, Touchstone.
Alex A, or not Alex A. What's his name? Go up again real quick. Kyle had a question earlier.
Oh,
John,
yeah.
about,
that was a question earlier. So
about the 1940s. He's wanting to pull the trigger.
He did not come up to there. I saw that. He asked if Jake Workman has.
Jake is definitely Collings and Dorsey, and
they were asking if he played it at NAMM. I mean,
He did last year. Remember
he
last
probably-
year? Jam session?
Not the 1940 didn't exist.
No, not 1940.
No, he was.
Are you sure he didn't come up there? I'm pretty sure
He
they
was
said
there
that
this
Jake
year.
did
What are you
come up
talking
there.
about? Yeah, he was there this year.
He did not.
I think he came up to the Vidal.
They were hoping that he would. I talked to
Oh,
Jake. He
whatever,
was
who
going
knows?
to, but he never made it up there.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter. He's not going to
either
play
way,
him
yeah.
anyway because he likes his Collings.
There are some new celebrity
Everyone's talking over
endorsements.
each other. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, you
Okay,
do this
well,
to me every week.
Real quick, either way, besides that, Kyle did have a different question. So, debating on
we know
pulling the
about
trigger on the 1940, where I live in Canada, will I have to pay a tariff on it?
That's
is
up
a
to your
loaded
government.
question.
have
They're
no idea.
abusing our country with these tariffs. of
Jeremy, shut
American
up.
things going into their
Shut up.
country, and I won't stand for it.
Why is Canada unjustly attacking the U.S. economy?
Stop.
Noah said he used to jam with Jake Workman when he was with Driven. Yeah, we
did
knew him
too.
back then too, and the Macklemores and
Yeah, great players. All of them. Still great. We don't know what the tariff situation is. You'll have to check in and
Shouldn't
see. It changes all the time. As
I
of
think,
right now,
as
I
far as I heard,
believe
Canada's just doing-
Canada is back coming into the States, so I'm assuming that you guys can get stuff up into Canada. That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
honestly, the question you're asking is what we're asking ourselves every day in the store. Is like, I don't know what is going to be the new prices coming from every country or going to other countries.
I'm not even going to lie, guys.
It's a little
This
bit,
is absolutely
unsettling.
wearing me out every other day and discussing with manufacturers what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. I announced yesterday that we have put a pause on changing the prices of Eastman, even though they have raised it. I am not going to do it until we get
Tommy,
more
no.
solidified, and we have
Tommy,
to.
no.
They haven't made us, so yeah.
It will be much easier when they become the 51st state.
No, it won't. They're not
Come on,
going
guys,
to
just
be.
give in.
You know you want to.
What a
I
huge,
actually,
what a huge
I actually
skateboarder
had
that
a
would be.
guy. I had a guy call me a couple weeks ago, and he goes, "You know, there's a lot of people in Canada that want to be the 51st state." And I said to him, "I said, there's also a lot of people here in America that want to live in Canada. This does not mean anything. That's
Yeah.
I can find 20 people that say that anywhere.
Yeah.
I can also find you 20 people that still believe that the Earth is flat. These
Dang.
are and birds are
Well,
not
now you're
real.
really gonna.
All right, we gotta
Lose our audience.
get back to talking about instruments and stuff, guys. Okay, what do we have here? Did Mike come get his D18 authentic aged? I have no idea. If Mike's
He has not yet.
Do any of
He
you
put
guys know? Okay.
money down and made a layaway to get it.
I saw.
I
What he
believe
doesn't
him,
know
though.
is that layaways don't count for the deal that he was supposed to get. So
You get one or the other.
All right.
Just kidding, guys. John recently bought a new Yamaha FG X3 Red Label. Then
Great guitar.
weeks later went in for shoulder surgery.
I
I hope it
It'll be
wasn't
better.
because of the guitar.
But you'll end up
Sorry.
enjoying it more later. I guarantee it.
It gives you a reason to get to
Gary-
rehab.
Next.
Rory Hoffman and set it in your lap and do this.
He does it backwards though. You got to switch hands.
Next, Gary is asking,
around.
I feel like Breedlove does not get the attention that it deserves. Why is your Breedlove inventory so low?
Because sales were low. To be honest, I can only afford so much inventory, and the turn was slow. But we're about to reinvest and do
part of
a
our trip up
better
there.
job at how we sell those and helping people understand how great of guitars they are.
When we did first get them in, I will say that we did do quite the plethora of videos on them, and we do have a bunch of videos on Breedlove. They're like a couple years to a year older at this point, but we do have like reviews and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
But yeah, we can always do more whenever they come in.
Somebody said something about UPS up there earlier.
I can look.
Jeremy's UPS shipment. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
There's a long right
long
there.
stuff.
USPS decided, it's gone all around the country and
Yeah, it's the
Ooh, the Scenic
USPS,
took the
United
Scenic route.
States Postal Service.
Guys,
has
I don't
made
know
its
what's
way
been going
around.
on with them. We've had like 3 packages. We had customers cancel orders because they ordered it for a gig and then it was 3 weeks later. I know,
Was that USPS?
yes. Same thing happened with Motion.
I'm going to tell you what's
I don't
happening.
want- I don't
I can
wanna
tell
say
you
it.
exactly
Don't
what
say it.
happened. Well, I mean,
We're
there's
getting in
that.
trouble already.
Well, yeah,
think the
there's
storm
political
put things
stuff,
behind.
but more than anything, every time there's a major storm that hits the center of the country, it absolutely wipes out the postal service. We had packages that stayed in Springfield they were in Springfield from another place and sat in the postal facility for up to a week and a half before they would deliver it after a snowstorm. It was weird.
I agree. Butler Branch game, something, I don't see the rest. Ricky Skaggs.
What about him? Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do a song.
Stranger.
Let's do I Don't Care. I want to do that one. I don't care.
I didn't even know. Hey guys, Noah said there's an Arizona warehouse for Sweetwater. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Wild.
Noah said that. Let's talk about how Sweetwater shipping hasn't got faster with their Arizona warehouse. They
Interesting.
got a second warehouse.
You want to do it in A or G there?
Oh, you're singing it?
John said there's been lots of mail problems going on in
Leave it
Missouri,
G.
Texas, and Oklahoma.
Can you look up the lyrics to I Don't
Glad to know
Care,
it's not just
Ricky
us.
Skaggs?
Yeah.
And Joshua, you definitely need to make a pilgrimage. It is a fun time. We got some friends in town that we didn't even know were going to be coming. Dickie and Missy Nugent from Tennessee.
to see that.
We used to spend almost
Ricky Martin.
half of our
I like those.
summers in Nashville, living in their basement or their attic. So it's good to see them out
So
there.
this is an old song, huh?
Yes, Webb Pierce.
Webb Pierce. I didn't remember Webb Pierce's version of this.
What key you doing, G?
I'm gonna try it.
I guess.
Now I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. I don't care if I'm not the first love you kiss. Darling, I'll never ask. Yesterday's gone. Love me from now on. Be true to me. Forget about the past. I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Yesterday's gone. Love me from now on. Be true to me. Forget about the past. No, I don't care if I'm not the first love you know, just so I'll be the last. Darling, I'll never ask.
Probably should have done that in A, Jay. Yeah.
No, the tenor was high enough for me.
All right. Well,
Blah.
We missed, they had a comic convention here in Springfield, and we missed the voice of SpongeBob, which all of a sudden my kids have gotten into and are watching that
really?
more than anything else.
You know what I was most
And Hinkley
bummed
likes that
about?
because she was a SpongeBob SquarePants.
You know who else was there?
What was the
Will
fan
Wheaton.
called?
Will
SquarePants?
Wheaton was there.
SquarePantser?
Probably.
Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton was there.
Will Wheaton's everywhere.
You got to know who that is. Will Wheaton, he was all over the Big Bang Theory, but he was known for his Star Trek Next Generation. He was the really young
I know
guy.
what you're talking about. Jamie wants to talk about a story of shipping a green guitar and how long it took to get.
It did take a long time. It took a long time. It didn't take as long.
It was
once it got here.
That was another one of the.
It's because it traveled over here on the Titanic.
And it got held up by UPS for all the right CITES and Lacey Act paperwork, and it was a kerfuffle, I believe they call it. How about Windy City? Alex has asked a few times.
He has asked.
We can do that.
Can we bring up what you're playing real quick? Because I know you have a bunch of stuff to go through. This is the Milagro Bedell that was requested a second ago.
This is also listed on our site as See the Song. This is the most gorgeous set of Milagro Brazilian rosewood, certified, papered, as you all saw if you watched the Bedell deal. Adirondack spruce top, absolutely gorgeous. I do have, by the way, pickguards that will fit this, that are designed for this, and I have them in stock. They're gorgeous. But
not doing Tuesday.
Full Brazilian rosewood on this. Unlike the Bahia, this does have ebony bridge and ebony fretboard. But other than that, Milagro, Koa bindings.
I don't know why Milagro makes me think of a coffee. Is there a coffee?
What's this? Noah Shepherd said this twice,
Milagro
guys.
roast.
Taylor dark tone picks.
They got a new pick.
I've never heard
It's their
of it.
version
Blue
of
alternative.
Yeah.
Is it like? Do you think they're what's Tone Slabs is making it? Dark tone, Darth tone.
No, it looks like a material closer to.
Also, Noah said that he needs us to hire him so he can
He said
come out
that
here.
last time, but then he says he's not willing to move out here.
We're going to be hiring.
He's going to do some
soon.
banjo.
Hey, yeah, okay, so I'm going to put it out
Put
here
the word
first.
out there.
First people to hear it, we are going to start accepting applications for new sales position. Mainly to get rid of Corey.
Like Sweetwater, their sales.
like
engineers. What's another word for engineer?
Get him out of here.
It's engineer.
What's another word for engineer?
Sales
pilot?
Specialist.
Talking about
Specialist.
they're called
sales creator.
engineers.
We're going to steal the Sweetwater instead of sales engineer.
Sales builder.
Sales builder.
Sales developer.
Sales
makey guy.
Look at this brain.
Inventor. Sales inventor. Right now, Everett is mixing up the two ideas of an engineer.
No, there's only one way to live closer to where we are right now.
Salesman.
It's to drive.
No, you just move.
Yeah.
We had
Buy a house.
Tyler moved here all
Can
over.
I work
hired.
from home? Shoot, guys. If
But then
I
he
can't,
left,
you can't.
Jerk.
Ooh, monkey suit
Jamie,
is
one
going-
of the requirements for working here is not being
Corey's not
Sorry.
actually leaving. They like to lie.
Not being controversial.
not being Jamie.
No, you can't be our favorite customer.
No,
and
Corey
favorite
is not leaving. I was just kidding. Corey is our store manager right now.
He's moving up the ranks. He's higher ranked than John right
He
now.
needs somebody to boss around. So we gotta hire
Santiago. It means the whales. Monkey Sweeper's going to the Gallup School of Music on May 5th. That's awesome.
You should come work here afterwards.
That's where Thomas went to school.
We will be needing another inspector very shortly too. So yeah, stay with us on that.
Santiago.
We're just going to get all kinds of Gallup trained luthiers in the shop. All right.
This is John's Elon impression. Tell me 5 things that you have done today, and if not, get out of here.
Respond to this email or consider yourself fired.
Hinckley, I sent that to you.
Oh,
Hello, Casey.
Maybe.
Okay, so that's news we need
forgot
to
how to
talk about,
respond.
guys.
No, it isn't.
Michael,
We
what's
haven't
your age,
discussed it
Julian?
yet.
Shut up, John. Next week, we've got two big things happening. Tuesday evening, special edition Shop Talk.
What?
With
Yeah.
Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. We have the Kruger brothers joining us for an hour or more of music and fun.
isn't it supposed to be at 5?
More like 2 hours. I thought we said 6.
Hinckley's like, I go home at 5, so.
Can you double check that?
It's either 5 or 6, guys. Just look for the posts that are coming out
depends on if you're
soon.
Central
The
Time
post
or
says
Eastern.
5. That's
I
why.
have to make sure. I did not realize it was in the evening
Alex,
either.
we're getting it.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
John,
I better
come
make
on.
sure I don't have something that is planned for
We
me.
glossed
your
over the
plans.
news that
All right, they're hanging out with
Jim
us
Kruger and
in the
Dave
evening
are coming.
at 5 to 7-ish range. Who else has a conflict?
The Kruger brothers and the Chapman brothers.
Who else has a
Blend our names
scheduling conflict? Please let me know.
I mean, literally, we talked about this yesterday, and it was still listed.
All right. So on Tuesday at 5, Hinkley's right. At 5 o'clock.
5? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. 5 o'clock, we are doing a special edition Shop Talk with Uwe and Jens Kruger, our good friends. They're hanging out with us live here, right here. And then
Should
the
be
next
fun.
night, something extra, or the next afternoon, 1 week from today, we're going to have our good friends Casey Freeland,
Freeland,
Aaron McDarris, and the other guy who plays fiddle.
Andrew Morton Salt.
I wasn't going to name him. Andrew Morton from Casey and the Attaboys, and then Aaron McDarris are going to join us. We're going to have a big old jam session, guys. Isn't that exciting? I don't know if you guys could hear me over Jeremy's tuning or whatnot, but I was talking.
Jason, I love that.
Hopefully
That
you
is
guys are
hilarious
excited.
to me.
You guys should be excited right now. And
You don't know, they
nobody
might
seems
be
to be
applauding
excited.
at home.
It might be.
Let's
Well,
get a
you guys
thumbs
aren't
up.
very excited.
I'm tuning. All right.
Hey, Jay, you know what I done a long time ago? When you start talking, I just ignore it.
I guess,
just
Casey,
part
you're
of
going to play bass, and I'm going to take the evening off. I don't
All
care.
right, yes, very exciting next week. Kruger Brothers and Casey and the Attaboys, at least in part. Going to be a lot of fun.
With Aaron Materis.
Have you heard Ricky Skeggs' version of The Way It Is?
I don't know what that is, no.
I don't think I have.
Hey, Brits, it's called Shop Talk, but yes, we just got done playing a song. And the point is not to, it's to be pointless. We are going to do one called Windy City. I'm playing a Bourgeois M5A BT, the black top Bourgeois mandolin.
I like this.
Ripping bass on the throne. That makes me laugh.
Does it start with the chorus or?
We just went straight.
Leaves that are
before.
green?
We used to just
What are
come
we doing?
into it
All right.
flat.
Oh boy. We might do that L.
We came to you, big city, from our little.
Is this like the worst jam session in the world where some idiot just kicks off into the song without
Literally
like...
told it. We discussed
No,
it.
nobody even told me what it was. It's like, John all of a sudden, I'm going.
I want to point it out. Please, everyone who is watching at home, notice that it was said 4 times what song we were doing and what key, and somebody was not listening.
Part of the what would you call it? The friendly nature of a good jam session is just, is everybody ready?
Nope, not for you.
Did everybody hear what we're
I'm
doing,
not
or should we
enjoying
just?
watching this live
It's
stream,
just tough to do.
and I'm part of it.
Help me. Let me
All right.
out.
Help us
Everybody
all.
calm down. Our viewers are getting overstimulated.
Let me out of this little screen.
It was indeed stated multiple times in the key of A,
I was
multiple
reading
times.
things. You can say it all you want,
y'all.
but it doesn't mean everybody heard it. And people need to hear these things in order to play
We're
together.
going to do Windy City in the key of A.
Thank you. Which key is that again? I hate you guys.
It's like
Go
a
for it.
firewall in a friend house.
I don't know what that means.
It's true. Oh, I love it. All right. We came to you, big city, from our little country town. But every step she takes with you is down. But you're as cold and heartless as a chilling winds that blow. Before you freeze her heart, please let her go. Windy City,
Are you going low or high?
turn loose of my baby. With your bright lights and your avenue so wide. Windy City,
be fun next week with Aaron McDarris joining us on our Shop Talk. He does a lot of the really cool Sonny Osborne backup stuff. There's a steel guitar licks on the
Came with the banjo that he bought.
From the banjo that Sonny Osborne
Skid Gear's here, guys.
Hey, Skid.
Welcome. If you could, real quick, John, what is that you got there?
This is the new LDBO, LDB Standard. This is the part of the Standard series that just came out from Touchstone, Bourgeois Touchstone. A mate to the slope shoulder or the slope D that's in there. Again, mahogany back and sides. If I didn't say that on the other one, it is a thermo-cured spruce top on this, and they call it aged.
Somebody was asking about the net width, by the way, earlier on the other one. It was 23-30 seconds.
So it
allegedly.
Is the 23-30 seconds. There you
They're
go.
sticking with that.
Allegedly.
This is the last Shop Talk before St. Pat's.
Allegedly.
I'll have to do this.
John Hicks has a really good question.
Yeah, that is a really good question going on
What
to
is
that.
it?
Do we have a 55-point inspection? Can you explain to me what happened?
We do not have
Hinkley,
55.
you want to go get the paperwork?
Yeah,
inspection
sure.
card?
Got a card?
We should make a short of this because it actually is a very systematic and thoughtful process that happens when you buy an instrument. First thing that happens when you buy the instrument, one of the sales staff will reach out to you, talk to you about the purchase, ask kind of what your string preference
That's what I
is.
just said too.
Ask you what your string preference is. Do you like light gauge? Do you like medium gauge? We'll get new strings, fresh set of strings.
No, we just ask and then we say, well, you should get some of that.
I was just curious. We're just doing a survey.
We want to know.
And then talk about any other accessories you might want.
We have a whole
with that.
booklet that comes with it, and it helps you also with your journal. You can put all your history of that guitar or mandolin or banjo.
Did you guys see the video that we shared, that Corey shared? Did you guys watch the whole thing? There was a guy that bought a
Yeah, it was awesome.
E20D, E10D.
No, he bought an E10D TC, and he bought it after buying a Martin guitar, but couldn't, and an upper end. He had bought one of the HPL guitars and wanted to get this. Anyway, he's got his own channel, farm stuff. It was an awesome video. We shared it on our channel as well, I do believe.
Yes, we did. All right, so if you want to go ahead and zoom in on that little booklet that we got there,
Trent,
that.
make sure you guys can read this.
Matthew, it's a
We'll
try to share that.
3/4.
Honestly, you probably, if you wait, go
only
put it
5
back.
minutes.
Put it back real quick. If you pause it, or if you like take a little picture, you could totally read that. There you go, guys.
Okay, this is our 23-point inspection.
Why are you holding it?
Okay, now you're good. Yeah.
Weird.
But I was just reading this, and we should have put a comma next to
23
Dreadnought Play Ready. It's not like Dreadnought Play Ready.
Yeah.
Dreadnought Play Ready.
Dreadnought Play Ready.
It's not.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Someone could read it like not Play
Okay,
Ready.
well, we'll
Anyway,
put a note on that for the next printing.
the Dreadnought Play
Isn't there
Ready.
a comma there?
No, there's not. That's what I was saying. There's a hyphenated Dreadnought and hyphenated Play Ready.
It should have been a
It could be
comma.
Dread, not Play Ready.
I don't even know what
Our
he's saying.
proofreaders missed it.
Okay, listen.
Go!
Anyway, it's our 23-point inspection, but it goes through a visual check, finish quality. We make sure there's no nicks or dings or any of those things. Hardware, we check all the tuners when we restring it, make sure all the screws and bushings are turning freely without any binding. Strap button, if the customer asks for a strap button install, we will install that. But we also check to make sure the one on there is well seated, including in the end pin, that it's not going to fall out. Bridge pins, verify they're correctly fitted. Banjo specific, we tighten each tension hook, hand tighten resonator screws. We put tape on them so they unwind in shipping. Then we do the neck and body connection, make sure there's no issues where the neck joint is. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's long, but it goes
Yeah,
through
it's pretty long, but you get it.
over 23 separate points that we inspect. And Thomas does a very good job with this. He'll bring them into me and John's room and say, hey guys, I just found an issue on this guitar. What do you want to do? We will normally try to...
We always, you know what we always do? Just send it to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, just check the box and get over it. Don't bother me with it.
Will you buff that out already?
Yeah, can you just buff that?
Nah.
Yeah, that'll buff.
That's not true. No, we run through, and I'm not going to say that the 55 points are a little bit commercialized and a little bit.
And a lot of them are unrelated. Like it includes
redundant.
electric guitars and pickups on the electric.
But I will tell you this: that ours
I'm gonna walk
are
them through this
truly
booklet.
inspected and run through probably the most detailed inspection and setup that you will find.
Alex A was asking a little earlier,
It's the
what's the
Dreadnought
booklet that we're
instrument-
sending? So this is the entire
It's called
booklet.
the Instrument Journal. Inside it, you're going to have a little history of us and what our mission is. We're going to talk about the Dreadnought guarantee and how you can take advantage of that. Also, we give you proper maintenance, humidity, and warranty information.
Hey, Robert Gifford's here.
Dr. Robert is in.
Robert Gifford.
The doctor is in.
Part of our shop sustainable mission, how we plant a tree or 5 trees. An instrument journal so you can keep notes.
I know you're off duty right now.
Could you shut it, please?
He got so mad about him being interrupted.
You could say which strings you tried on it, which ones you liked, which ones you didn't like, any work that's been done on it. Keep notes in there, and that's great. Like if you end up selling the guitar or passing it down to one of your family, they have a whole history of, hey, Dad bought these strings for it. He played in New Mexico once. And then on the back of it, we will include the inspected and passed. We have your instrument, the serial number, the date, and inspected by, right now it would be Thomas doing all those. So
I just got in today, by the way, something very interesting. I wish they would have had this back then. A 1954 D18 just came in the shop today for consignment. The original hang tag, a bunch of the original stuff. It had been repaired twice.
It came out the side of my mouth.
Excuse me, at Martin. But he's got all the paperwork to go along with what was done, how much it cost, the receipts, all of those things, which is actually pretty darn impressive. But it was bought in Springfield, Missouri in 1954, and all that detail was there. It's pretty
You just have to order a guitar.
she said, is that book going to be available on the website to read, or does he have to fly to the U.S. from Nepal? Shu, you have to fly here because we will play Jingle Bells in person for you. We're only 3,000 likes away from 10,000. Come on, guys, you can do it. Hit that star, hit the like, hit the hearts. All right.
Yeah,
you can put random notes in there. Today we put liquid paper on a bee.
Dear diary.
Dear diary.
Guess what I did today? Just switched to this guitar.
If anybody still has liquid
This is super cool, by the way. This is an Alvarez Yairi. This is the FYM 77 Reserve. There are less than 6 of these, I believe, that were built. Is that correct?
There are 6 total. We have 2 of them.
2 of them. It is a very awesome flamed walnut back and sides with an Adirondack spruce top in their OM. They call it a folk size guitar. Yairi. I just played it just now for the very first time. And did you hear that, Jay?
I'm not allowed to talk. You got mad at me.
This is incredible guitar.
Very nice. Just that body size.
Speaking of Alvari,
woo! I love it.
The Alvari. Have you guys seen the pictures? Those sexy pictures that
it is
Trent
beautiful.
Took pictures of the new laureates. Man,
that sunset color.
Man, yeah, on
that
camera
gorgeous?
that looks.
Yeah.
Trent took some really.
It will be worth your while.
Appealing pictures.
Price, please. Hinkley, can you help me out with the price on this?
Have you guys read the new blog that came out
about
the laureates?
I didn't.
On our website.
I saw the video.
We have a blog?
Yeah.
Jimmy Brown would be a fun one. The newspaper boy.
I remember the smell. Sure.
2 things. 2 things. Noah Shepherd asked, is there a special cleaner we like to use?
Depends on what guitar finish you are doing.
Music Nomad is...
We're big fans of Music Nomad. We do carry the Martin stuff, but I have to say my favorite is the Music Nomad, and it's the one for any gloss finishes.
The model
guitar,
is called the one.
It's called the one, yeah. And Guitar Detailer is the other one. Now here's one that I really like a lot, which is their guitar polish for cleaning up any of the gunk that gets like caked on, that thick, salty stuff, nasty stuff. That gets really well done with the polish. I use mostly, I like the Music Nomad stuff the best. And I like the way it smells too. So
I'm going to tell him real quick what I'm
And then
playing.
Noah Shepherd also said,
oh gosh.
He requested Simple Life from Ricky Skaggs. Little known fact, there's 2 different Simple Life songs from Ricky Skaggs. You know that?
It's true. I did know that. There's the one that was written by Harley
I
Allen.
live the simple life, that one. And then there's
That's the one I
Simple
like.
Life is a life for me. Well,
I think they're actually both written by Harley Allen, actually.
I think they're both written by Harley Davidson. Guys, I am playing the Hind MF80. We might be sending this back to Steven. It's been here over a year, and I don't know why, because it's a great sounding mandolin. The neck is a little beefy, sir. He said he may work on the neck and bring that down a bit, and maybe that'll help. But if you've been interested in this, your last chance, because we're probably going to ship it back to him, do some, see if we can get some changes that'll make it more appealing. But M5 or MF80.
I do not think that smells like apples, the Nomad stuff. It smells sweet. One thing about it is all natural. There is no...
You can drink it. You can just drink it right out of the bottle. Alex A., the podcast is coming together. The episode with Sierra Hull was a lot of fun. When are we launching that in April, right? So the goal is to start the podcast back up. I'm going to announce right now, guys, podcast dropping in April. These guys need deadlines. All right.
Jason loves it.
Hey, are you really doing it? Are you sure about that? You really want to shoot?
She would get us to 10,000 likes, and the podcast will drop in April.
All right, what was the song we were about to
should have
do?
going out.
What was the next one? It was a
I'll give you
medium
one episode by April.
song.
I don't know.
That one's definitely not written by Harley Allen. It says at the
It wasn't Simple Life. We were going to do another one, and Jason interrupted it.
McAlnally.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
It was on the other side, right?
Oh, I know what we're gonna do.
I don't know.
Yeah, Paperboy.
Jimmy Brown, the newsboy. Can you look that one up? Watch me, boys, watch me. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown.
Jason wants a little faster.
Everybody knows that I'm the newsboy of the town. Hear me yelling, Morning Star, walking along the street. I've got no hat upon my head, no shoes on my feet. I got no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. Now never mind, sir, how I look. Look at me and frown. I sell morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. I'm awful cold and hungry, sir. My clothes are mighty thin. Wander around from place to place, my daily bread to win. I got no girlfriend to place, no daily bread to win. I'm awful cold and hungry. Oh, I did that one. Sorry. My father was a drunkard, sir. I've heard my mother say. I'm helping mother, sir, as I journey on my way. My mother always tells me, sir, I've nothing in the world to lose. A place in heaven, sir, sell the gospel news. I got a place in heaven, sir, you know the gospel news. I think when what's his name did it, Mac Wiseman always did it, the solo were just
Brown County Red.
It's a good song, but we don't know it.
Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Hey, Brown County Red.
Okay, would you?
I think I did
A
it
or
in B.
B?
A B.
What are we doing?
Blue
Moon of Kentucky. But we're gonna do the Elvis
Sean,
Presley
keep
version.
on shining.
John, how would you
I said
describe the Alvarez sound and
Amazing.
the Yairi sound?
I say Blue Moon. I say the Blue Moon. I got a Branson show where I play Elvis.
Really?
Here's the deal. The Yairi stuff is especially
Dude, that song.
very boutique sounding. I am so surprised. Now they are doing some techniques that are a little bit
Matt,
more
you have a good
mass-produced
day.
style with the finishes, and
Bye.
but the quality is just great, and their tones I keep
Matt
coming out
Allen,
better and better and
forward.
better.
Walk on.
So I don't know how I would describe it, but I will tell you that this has
We're gonna try to remind me
a
again,
very
Alex.
unique, sweet tone.
Is it me, or do you guys just have more respect for people that actually quit watching this show?
Yeah, I would have turned down in the first 5 minutes. The rest of you guys are sick. Ready? Jason, we're gonna do Blue Moon of Kentucky in the key of B.
Excuse me?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
My bad.
I'm gonna switch guitars even.
Breathe.
I forgot where B was.
Breathe.
Lord. Lord. Oh, Lord. Where am I?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good golly, Molly.
Help!
Hey guys, we're also looking for a new bass player at the shop.
Help!
Anybody interested?
Help!
Does anybody like Jason? Please put it in the comments below. They're gonna take away your bass man's license plate.
All right, I'm ready right now, though. Should I do it again, or should I actually...
Doc agrees with me. You can do it, Shoe.
How do you know?
You're supposed to sing on that.
How do you know to do that?
You can. There's only been like 700 variations of that song done.
What was the
Great
one
job,
that I
guys.
wanted again? I forgot already. Let's go back up. Let's go on to, it said walk on board.
Hey, yo.
Walk on down the
No,
line.
you don't want to do that.
You can't do that one?
No.
You're not talking
There ain't nobody in the whole lot. You don't know that one.
We hit 10,000?
No, we did not.
Oh.
There you go.
Shoe, you earned that one.
There you go, guys.
Guess what I have, ladies and gentlemen?
What time is 5 p.m. Central in your time? Are you going to join us next Tuesday?
No, he's not going to be there.
You're going to have to get up in like the middle of the night.
Nepali time? What is the Nepali time zone? Don't say Nipply.
Nipple.
Napoli.
Well, we just got banned from TikTok again.
Thanks a lot,
I
guys.
did not say nipple. You said nipple.
I mean, we only have like 10 viewers on TikTok right now.
Oh. And we got to 10,000 likes.
I'm gonna
She was
implore
busy.
that like 9,000 of those. Shoot, not gonna lie.
It'll be
Yeah,
11:48
it's okay
PM.
though. We'll take it.
Hey guys,
Harvest Moon. Oh,
I
that's a
just
good one.
got-
Did we do? Wait, real quick. Did we do Harvest Moon? Did we do YouTube?
I think
you
we
guys
did.
a cover, an instrumental cover.
Instrumental
of it.
version of that. So on our YouTube channel, we have a instrumental version of Harvest Moon.
Even better. I can link it, guys.
Neil Young? You missed it, Jaden. You missed it in here.
You missed it, Jason.
All right, John, what were you going to say?
I'm not. This is the
See,
new
big
Billy
rolls.
Strings, the Silly Brings
You
guitar.
need to do a doc once.
just
Those are
got
some
one
silly
in.
strings.
Hey, we are almost caught up. We got one more to go on the pre-orders, and I've been told most of ours will deliver by June. And I've got more on order. So if you're wanting to get one, they are a hard commodity to get.
Really
this
cool.
is the new Billy Strings
Big Willis.
D28 by Martin. Does have a few interesting things. A short scale length.
John, this
as
is the
well
Billy
as-
Strings version.
No, this is a Silly Brings version.
Okay. John asked, is that a Martin D28?
Technically, it is a Martin D28.
It is a
but
Martin
it's
D28.
It is.
It's kind of
It is.
semi-patterned after his 1940 D28.
Shorter neck length, right?
It is a shorter scale length as well as a different nut width. It is a 23/30 seconds. Inch and 23/30 seconds.
Why don't you marry him then, John? If you love him so much.
Really fun thing to make this exclusive. It comes with a little dust in a baggie.
Quit bullying people.
Yeah, every
Jason.
guitar comes
That
with
reminds me of
dust in a baggie.
That reminds me of
Would they
Will,
ever get in trouble if they did that?
Will Arnett's character on. Yeah, the guy in the $1,000 suit. She's wearing the $5,000 suit. He's talking to the
Little
guy.
Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gob, the magician.
Go by us.
Go.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know
I
he
did
was also
see-
in Parks and Rec for an episode? I watched one with my girls the other day, and he
Because
went on
he
a
was
date.
married to Mary Poehler at that time.
Is he?
He was.
Amy
Amy
Poehler.
Poehler, sorry.
Poehler.
And they went on a date.
Who's
Amy
Mary
Poehler
Poehler?
and him went on a date, and it was a very, very funny episode. I really
They were married
liked
at
it a
that time.
lot.
And
I
then
did
they
not
got
know that.
divorced.
Yeah.
2 kids.
Next time we will work on 20K.
Billy does
I'm counting on
play
you, Sue.
a Thompson. He has been an endorsee of
See,
Thompson
Mr. Billy
guitars.
can get whatever guitar he
But
wants.
here's the deal. Billy ended up finding a 1940 D28, and a very similar to my D18.
Here's something very admirable about Billy. He was talking about this on theirs. Still a very strong supporter of Thompson, but
Yes.
the ability to get guitars in people's hands is a bit hard with a Thompson.
Yes, it is.
So he endorsed a couple really great Martin guitars that people can afford, that people can play, that people can get.
Two
I
variations.
am a
One
fan
variant-
of his admirable desire.
One thing he did push with
To get
Martin is,
people to play.
they wanted
Yeah.
to do this expensive, obviously the signature
more
model.
expensive. This really is not that expensive,
well,
by the way.
For the average
Upper
starter
end.
player. But he said, if we do this, I also want to make one of the X Series guitars, an affordable Billy Strings
Yeah.
model, so that young players getting into it can afford to buy one.
I want to go to
Heck
it even
yeah.
further. I don't care what your personal feelings are about
Silly Brings?
Silly Brings, but he also put out a comment, a statement on the Thompson website and sent it to them, which said, I am and still am a very big supporter of Thompson guitars. I had this opportunity.
That's kind of what I was saying, yes.
And it was actually really great how he discussed. He's been a supporter because Thompson was a supporter of him when he just barely got started, and he's still sticking with him, but has a
He's
model
got
out
2 that he
from Martin.
plays on stage plus his
And I'm
Martins.
going to give you
And
something.
you know what he does? You know what's cool? You watch backstage footage.
He plays them all.
Plays his X series backstage to warm up.
I actually saw him doing his X Series on stage on a live deal. For one
And
of
by the
songs.
way, Jamie, drug paraphernalia, it was just a little vape. I mean, come on, guys.
That was
It's California. It's allowed. It's no
Is that
different
a-
than
is
a
that a
vapor.
drug?
The vape pen.
he literally.
one
Let's
drug?
get serious. I agree. He can be a little bit over the top.
guys asked-
sharing his
Who saw the Rick Beato interview
Smoking.
with Billy?
Beato.
Big Rick Beato. Yesterday, I found a Rick Beato interview with Kannenberg from Friedman Kannenberg and Associations. Alan Friedman.
Did his vape pen fall out of his pocket?
Talk about a difference in interviews. One is about taxation and LLCs versus S corps, and they got Billy String.
I was going to say the exact same thing as Alex did, except in another way. Of all the people endorsing a product and guitar players out there right now, he's brought by far less endorsements than a whole lot of other major influencers out there that are running channels right now. So again,
yeah, exactly. I agree with Noah. Tony probably smoked more weed than
Friedman.
And it was illegal back then. All right, moving on.
Yes.
I admire the guy.
Well, somebody, let's do that.
Strings this song?
Well, somebody asked for a little bit. We'll do a little bit of that. He does it, and Tony did it, and it's a Martin guitar. So we'll do Freeborn Man. We'll just do that. Somebody asked for that earlier. We'll do that. I was born in the Southland.
You want to try that again?
No. 20-some odd years ago. I'm away for the first time. When I was 4 years old, I'm freeborn man.
Is it true?
My home's on my back.
I don't even care anymore.
I know every inch of the highway, every back road is my road Well, I got me a Martin guitar, and I carry no toe stand. Well, I honked about 300 times, but I always got it back on the freeborn man. My home's on my back. I know every inch of the highway, every back road is a railroad track. Well, you may not like my appearance, and you may not like my song. Well, you may not like the way I look, but you like the way I'm going. I'm a freeborn man. My home's on my back. I know every inch of the highway, every back up to my railroad track. Well, what's the first one? I was born in the Southland 20-some odd years ago. Well, I ran away for the first time. I was only 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. My home's on my back. I know every inch of the highway, every back road is my road track.
I did see that interview with Bela Fleck and Rick Beato. That was really good. Bela's such a smart guy.
No, did you get knocked off of TikTok? I wonder why we got knocked off of TikTok.
You know what? I'm
Jason.
kind of tired of it. We might as well quit even trying with TikTok these days. We can't even
How are you allowed to
speak
have
about
a
things.
conversation
Yeah, exactly.
about world events?
Exactly.
And
Let's see what words get us blocked
talking
Poopy.
about bluegrass.
Doo-doo.
That's what I'm saying, guys.
Caca.
You cannot talk about the nips, guys. You should know
It
better.
wasn't that. I
Was
think
it
the,
nipples or was it?
It was the. You're gonna do it again.
I know I am.
He's speed running
Let's speed run through the words that can get us knocked off. How quickly can they catch us?
Shu, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Do you guys have daylight savings time over there, Shu? Did you guys lose an hour like the rest of us?
Maybe that's why I feel like
that's
hell.
mostly just a U.S. thing.
Is it?
Yes.
It was. Yes, it was. I'm not going to read your sentence that you put Dr. Robert Gifford because then we'll get banned again.
It was the word. Should I do it?
Earl Scruggs.
Are we talking about grease nipples? Yes, we're talking about the grease nipples.
Ripples, Jason. Grease ripples.
Grease nipples where you hook the grease gun to
You're
it.
pretty close to YouTube just banning us. Also, so.
Shut it, Jason. Maybe you should quit having such a potty mouth. Hey, what shows you?
I want to discuss shuttlecocks.
Do we have any soap? Get some soap in his mouth, Jeremy.
What shows have you guys been watching? Can you please mute Jason?
Is it really?
Just mute him. Shut him off. He gets us in so much trouble.
No,
I can't find where to buy a good shuttlecock.
Shut up, please. Good golly, Miss Molly. Noah, we go live every Wednesday at noon to 1:30.
Shut up, Jeremy.
No, we actually have other times. All right, so 3:30 Tuesday and Thursday, 3:30 Central. We are in the Central time zone of the U.S. 3:30 we go live on Tuesday and Thursday, and then noon on Wednesdays.
Shu's viewing because they
show.
don't move forward and we did. So now it's even later for poor Shu.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Shu.
We're not in charge of the daylight savings.
Yeah, I can't.
It's messing up me right now.
I tried to talk to my senator, but he doesn't listen to me.
What are you watching, Jared?
I'm still watching Mad Men.
Are you?
It makes
Are
me
you
mad,
about
man.
it?
They didn't treat the lady so well back then.
Are you kidding me? Right?
And Don
Now you
Draper,
wanna-
I'm starting to not like him. He's got some serious
Skeletons.
demons.
Yeah, he's got some skeletons, man.
Some demons going on in that
Hey,
poor boy.
that's no wonder she went on to work on the what's the Hulu show, Handmaid's Tale. She left. She had to leave that show.
One abusive relationship to the next. I didn't realize at first his wife was like, who is she? I know her from something. Remember the Last Man on Earth? Yeah, she was the girl that showed up second in that.
There's been a couple other things too. A couple series.
What else you watching?
But you start to
Jared?
not like her
Anything
in that
else?
show either. Gold Rush.
You guys want a fun fact?
No.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Okay, well, he said no.
Half of us are, half
According
of us
to-
aren't. So
Okay, I guess I might as well say half of the fact. The only country
you
that
get
I
it.
see in Asia that observes it is Mongolia. They observe daylight savings time. Now you know.
Now you know.
That's the only one in
Well,
Asia,
they're
but
just
it
a
looks
bunch of
like pretty
Mongols.
much all of Europe and some other places.
I like their beef.
Now you know.
It is weird. I was reading some articles about it, and it would be awkward for there's certain sections of the United States that would be like 10 a.m. before the sun actually rose if we
Yeah.
didn't make the shift in the spring, which would be weird to wake up and it's still like dark out at 10 a.m., 9 a.m.
The Northerners deal with it.
Yeah, they do. But Texas would be one of those. I think it was up in Montana that would be a state that hits like 10 a.m. before the sun rises.
Wild.
I, by the way, going back to shows, also watched The Gold Rush. A little bit of Survivor. Started this show that I kind of enjoy a lot. It's called 1,000 Blows. Have you seen this one yet? It's by the
heard about
same
it.
creators that did Peaky Blinders. It is on Hulu.
Peaky Blinders.
And it's English drama having to do with boxing and the beginning of boxing. And that's where the 1,000 Blows comes in.
It's kind of fun. We have
It's very interesting.
we come from
good show.
some tough people. You wouldn't know it by knowing us, but our uncles and grandfather up in Pennsylvania were coal miners, like when they were kids. And one of our Uncle George, he was a
Great uncle.
great Uncle George. Yeah, his dad's uncle. He was a amateur pro boxer, so like in the amateur league, but not like a pro. But he would do like the tournament or like fights. And we were up there one year, and he had some of his old boxing gloves from back in the 30s or 40s. These old leather gloves filled with horsehair.
Yeah.
Those are some tough old boys.
Well, this it's talking about.
I bet he could still punch
half of
me
the
and I'd
guys
cry.
on this
That's
want to go
insane.
bare knuckles, and this had some of the new elite British boxers that were starting to use gloves and being more of a gentleman's sport. It's also got all kinds of other crazy
Fisticuffs?
stuff going on. It's pretty cool. Pugilism, as it's called.
How about a little
Shoot,
fisticuffs?
that's weird. Somehow they're jumping into the year 2082. Tell me what it's like in there when you get there. All right, Jason, what are you watching?
So much stuff. Random things.
Did you watch anything on the flight to Bend, Oregon?
I did. I watched some. What did I watch? I watched a movie. I watched a movie. Oh, I watched that. What's that? The Real Pain. You know the one with
No.
Kieran Culkin, and
Oh, that movie, yeah.
Is that the one he got the
Oscar
Academy Award?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I've been watching a lot of things you watch. Gold Rush. We've been watching Survivor, and then the newest season of Amazing Race just came out.
I don't watch
I watch a lot of murder shows. A lot of Spidey and Friends.
A lot of Spidey and Friends happens in my house.
I watched the documentary on Chris Farley on the plane. That was.
I want to see that.
It kind of made me sad, but also laugh. He's such a funny guy.
I watched the documentary I watched was on that young girl who was in her van, and they were.
Yeah, I watched that before.
I forget her name.
Gabby,
yeah,
Petito or something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Petito.
Spoiler alert,
Petito.
she was murdered by her boyfriend.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
It's crazy though.
If you didn't
how
watch
that
the
went
news
down.
like months ago, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. There's a
the
lot
boy's
of good
parents
stuff.
didn't help.
We've been watching a lot of weird game shows. There's one called what is it? It's this challenge where they put their family members out in.
Beast Games.
No.
That would be
I haven't.
Jeremy. I guarantee
I watched
Jeremy
2 episodes
watched
so
it.
far. Me and Grayson watched it
he's
together.
watching it.
No, it's just one. It's kind of like Alone, but like not Alone because it's not nearly as crazy. But they put them out kind of like Alone, where they have to survive in the woods. But then their family members are in this bunker, and they make decisions for them and compete for like supplies to send to them or who gets what, and it's kind of, or they pull them out. They have to, like, if they decide it's enough, they yank them out.
So
It's kind of
you know how
stupid,
TikTok's like really
but
good
we
at
watch it.
seeing what you watch and then start feeding you more of that. My channel is now less about the home improvement, and it's these guys that are just either making these snow houses, like they'll just start carving into the snow and build this whole little house that they spend 3 or 4 days out in a frozen, or this guy that just builds a random shelter in the woods and builds fires that heat the bed underneath it. So
We're
that's my
finally
thing right
getting
now,
around to
survivalist.
watching the newest Alone. Eli wants to watch it with me, so I never get to watch it, and then I forget where I was. So I've watched
Avery
the first
loves
3
that.
episodes like 100 times. But we're finally getting around to being kind of on top of it. It's so good.
Nothing
Those
is
guys are
weirder
dumb.
than the Shop Talk.
And every time I watch it, Eli sits next to me and goes, "Dad, can we do this?" I'm like, "No. I'm old and I am not going out in the woods.
So
I will
way.
die."
Grayson and Avery both watched that with me, and I forget where we were, I guess Nam, Shailen sends me this photo of Grayson with a squirrel stabbed on a stick. They've been trying to hunt squirrels in the front yard ever since watching that show. They're trying to trap. They've got all these, what do you call those, snares set up in the yard, and they sit out there with
insane.
sticks and try to throw them at the
Your
squirrels.
children, you
They're-
should-
One of them is
should
because
check
they
this
watch
out.
all this, but they also are mad because they ate their pumpkins during the fall. The squirrels ate their pumpkins.
You really should get them some help.
It turned out they didn't actually snare
They're
or kill
hunters.
a squirrel. They found a dead one in the road and he stabbed it. He's holding it up on a stick.
That's crazy.
Again, Jeremy,
I'd be
you might-
impressed if he did.
You might want to get them some help.
Hey, when things go, John, they're going to be the ones living off squirrels.
Exactly. I'll be eating their squirrel.
That's what Alex said. That's everyone's feed right now.
All right, let's get back to the world.
Oh, Noah, we have totally been through that. Those guys that build those crazy pools out in the middle of
Apparently it's not real.
I
according
was
to
so
Anthony.
sad whenever I
It's
found
fake.
out that those weren't real.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
They're still doing the fine. It's just like Martin building a guitar. You know, they get most of the work done with machines.
They have like
and then they go in
bulldozers
and do
and
the
stuff.
They take a
the fine
hand
work.
tool and just smooth it out a little bit.
Whatever, they do that for
I
the
didn't-
shot. and
I
then they
always
go do
wanted to go
something
there
else.
and just do a tour of, like, there's this field, and then there's just all these little pools that these guys have built just dotting the
I also want to tell you that on Survivor, they are not alone out there either.
Yeah, it's like
There's like 50 crew.
it's a 5-minute walk to the resort.
Resort.
They're holding up the light
I was
reflectors.
talking to Kimberly
No,
about this.
literally.
So what's the guy that what's his name? The host of it. Anyway, the host.
Alex
Trebek, yes. Thank you very much. Can you imagine the house he has to own?
$500, Alex.
The house that he owns in Fiji, because he probably spends, he does 2 seasons a year out there. He probably has a big old house out there that's right on the island. He fell into a good gig.
All right, what song do we want to do? Let's get back to the music part of the show.
Bass appreciation, Jay.
Bongo, bongo, bongo said bass appreciation.
I like
We gotta thank Mexstore for our really awesome custom license plates.
Those are pretty cool.
Thank you so much. That's very, very cool. And for buying Hinkley lunch.
You know why?
Yay.
That's what started it all.
Hey, you haven't talked about that guitar.
I have not. Guess what it is? I think this is a 3, right? No, this is an FG5.
That's a 5.
Full
glossy
Japanese build. Awesome. FG5. This is kind of like the Red Label redone. This is what everybody wanted to see and the true version of it. There's the FG3s, which are now gloss versions. But now this is FG5 done all the way. Japanese build. Very nice little guitar.
Can you do Blue Railroad Train?
Sure. F. At least F.
Yeah, I think it's F.
I know Tony didn't. Can I get those lyrics just to remind me I've done it?
I'm so sleepy, guys.
You're telling me.
Hey guys, if you haven't done it already, on the Acoustic Shop website, Jason and Traden are really working on the blog posting. Jason did one on the Oliver I guitar models. So check out the new
Traden
blog.
got one out recently too about beginner guitars, I think. I don't know, something like that. You gotta read it.
Is this real life? Have you guys seen that? All the videos
Jeremy,
of the
Jeremy,
people?
you let the cat out of the bag. It says John wrote it.
Oh,
Shh, John wrote it.
have you guys seen all the videos of the people that are on like?
John's doing a lot of work.
They're on the gas
on
from
these
getting their wisdom teeth removed, and the one guy, is this real life?
Is it?
I don't know, but I want to get my wisdom teeth removed.
I had mine done, and I'm here to tell you I didn't get any of that stuff, and it didn't affect me at all.
Yes, the 100. Thank you, Alex. The 100 pick video. Why is that not the biggest video on YouTube right now?
I still haven't seen it. I gotta watch that.
It's hilarious.
It's pretty hilarious. Trent dropped so many pics.
It's educational. It's hilarious.
Good job.
What a great idea.
I think that we might
Leave
need
a
to
message,
change
am I
our
right?
scheduling tactics actually for videos because I feel like that one should have done like a lot better than it did.
We were just on a conference call with Dario, and I told him they have to share it.
We just post so many videos that sometimes they get lost.
We're running out of time, and I got one more guitar to play.
Okay, kick it off.
1, 2,
Got the lyrics?
3. Tony Rice's lyrics. Train. Love to hear the whistle blow. rain, making me wanna go. Some company, really about where I am, to the only one for me. I'm so lonesome here, I'm waiting for the manifest. That end, here is kind, let me be his guest. Blue railroad train, good old pal of me. Holy smokes. There you go. That was the Blue Railroad Train. I got one more guitar.
Okay.
Hey, I got a thing that I want to say. Jay, you guys have been putting out great videos. I got to say the whole team has been putting out great videos. I give up on figuring out what is going to do well with the people. I think that this latest video, Medals for Mother, was the best I personally felt about anything I've ever sung on this entire channel, and nobody cared. Nobody cared, Jay.
They don't like their mothers.
They don't like medals or mothers. Yeah. And I personally thought it was the best that I've ever done. And yeah, you probably disagree. You're probably like, no, I couldn't listen to that anymore. But I love that song. What a great song. Yeah. And nobody else seemed to want to look at it. So.
A little Soldier's Joy, maybe? Ask Matthew Mesger Sr.
There was a song.
What's the Medals? Medals. How about that kickoff I did to
this might be good.
That one tune? The
I don't know.
Dwight Yoakam tune.
Yeah, that was great.
It was such a good kickoff, guys.
Didn't do all that well.
All right.
Which one are you talking about? Dwight Yoakam song?
Yeah. All right, you want to do, get your Irish stuff ready for St. Patrick's Day? This is not quite Irish, but we'll call it one.
We're going to close out with this, so I got something I have before we close out. Okay. All right, this is the Boucher BG52 GM. Is it just a G?
It's a GI, isn't it?
So it has a K&K pickup already installed, gold pack, BG52. This may be one of the very last Bouchers we ever get into the country without 25% tariff on it. We don't know.
We don't either.
So buy them while you can.
It does come with a free jar of maple syrup.
Smoke them while you got them.
Smoke them while you got them.
I need to change my bass strings, guys. Can somebody come over and do that?
You say that every week during this live stream.
Does anybody on our live stream right now want to come over and change my live
strings?
I need to change my strings.
It'll be a live strings. Next week's gonna be a live string.
Oh,
get it?
I have a really good idea.
Love is a good song. Sorry.
I have a really good idea for a name of a podcast. You want to start it with me, Jeremy?
What's it called, Jay?
Podcastive Aggressive. We just like
yell
talk about people.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Jason.
You can definitely do it, Jay.
Oh, that's a great idea, Jason. I would love to do that.
So I want to show you this wonderful guitar.
He's been
You know, you're just so good at being on the microphone. Like
wow, Hinkley, you're
That's
such a good host for this show. I definitely want you to host the next one.
Host the next one? Yeah, I got you.
All right, ready? Let's do a medley. We'll do a medley of the last...
Should we change the name of this to Podcast
Aggressive? Isn't that just this
stream?
That's correct. Very passive-aggressive, annoying, also known as. Let's do like a medley of D songs.
You don't know my mind. Okay. No, let's do this one.
Joy.
That was a version of Soldier's Joy.
You didn't think my double timed?
Guys, I'm not coming next week. You're gonna embarrass me in front of my friends. You already are
quitting.
embarrassing me in front of all my
You think
friends.
that's impressive?
It's the pattern is.
All right, so
No, it's like two of the second string.
Not all of us have instruments tuned in fifths, Jeremy.
You got
Makes
jumper
it
string,
easy.
upper string.
That's two
I
strings.
hear what you guys are doing. I would like to end the live stream.
No,
How
we're
do
doing
you
a lesson
feel
here,
about
guys.
ending
The
the
pattern
live
is
stream?
E A A E
No, we're
A,
arguing about
A,
which one's
A,
more
A.
impressive.
The soldier's nightmare.
What if we instead end the live stream?
Sounds like a great idea.
Hey, Jason, why don't you get us kicked off TikTok again?
Poo-poo.
We've devolved into just chaos here. We can't do it.
No more. No
This one's for
more.
our drug overlords on TikTok. Marijuana.
Can you get a hold of your boss, please? All right, guys, have a good week. Next week, very special. Just real quick. Next Tuesday, Kruger Brothers,
Yes.
Uwe and Jens Kruger will be joining us for a special live stream. We don't know
Then
when
we may not be here
We
for
will not
Tuesday
talk
night.
about drugs or murder TikTok. Don't worry about it. Death.
I can't say what those guys are going to talk about, but
Yeah. It's okay.
and then Wednesday we're going to have Shop Talk at noon. We're going to have Aaron McDarris from Rhonda Vincent and the Rage. will be
Aaron
joining
also
us
talks
on the
about
banjo.
filthy
No
subjects.
drugs or murder for them either.
And Casey and the Attaboys, Casey Freeland will be joining us along with Andrew Morton. So very special week next week, please.
They do like to talk about drugs and murder.
Fun shows coming up, and New Guitar Thursday tomorrow, as usual, where I can't confirm nor deny whether or not they
It'll
will
be a
talk about
mess.
drugs or murder, but we'll find out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye, guys.
It's time to leave.
I love you so much.